How are we getting on, people? Luke and James here from LAGFX. We are back today with another Trading Couch video. Today we're just going to have a bit of a natter, talk about us as a team, mentees, and basically go over the experience that you would encounter if you were to work with us and be mentored by us, basically.
I mean, there was like a driving force for this conversation as to why
we
wanted to, and it's like hurdles we've been through ourselves, and it's kind of funny having people starting and sort of taking us on as tutors. Obviously, it's not a direct one-on-one tutelage until the mentorship program launches, but as of right now, there is still some tutelage there. And it's just funny seeing how every single person that does seek advice from us goes through the same hurdles that we once did, and it's just funny how everybody reacts to them completely different.
Yeah, no, exactly that. I mean, we try and avoid you guys from making the same mistakes that we once did. We sway you away from making the wrong decisions. But ultimately, when you trade on your own and you're doing your own analysis and placing your own positions, you are going to encounter some of these problems and you are going to make those same mistakes. So yes, we can sway you away and we can try and divert you away from those problems, but inevitably you are going to come across them sometime in your trading experience. So yeah, it's about how you can bounce back and how you take these problems on board. So, just going back to my experience, I was introduced to forex by scammers in the industry, people who made out they were experienced in this field of work, and now being in trading and being in this world of forex 6-7 years in, it's funny because I come to the realization that they were really inexperienced. They were just marketing geniuses. They knew exactly how to market themselves, and they were making an absolute fortune from commission.
Oh, that is the worrying thing, though. It's like all you need nowadays is marketing skills.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. I feel like we've discussed this in a Trading Couch episode where we said how you don't have to be qualified to do things nowadays. You just got to market.
No, I remember you saying, you don't. And it's the same with like PTing and all these other things, all these other avenues. You don't have to be qualified in everything, and I think that's what makes it so hard to find the right people. Because we are hidden in a pile of basically we are hidden in a pile of unqualified, uneducated people. So I mean, going back to my point, it's funny because you realise how uneducated these people were, and obviously that fuels my ambition and my fire for forex. And then moving forward, I did actually go through the problems I've gone through solely on my own. So James has been through the exact same process. Obviously, I was there to tutor him through his first 6 months, but then he kind of went off on his own, really refined his strategy and found his love for smart money concepts. But again, he went through those same problems, didn't you? So we just want to kind of go over why you're going to go through these problems and how to overcome them.
We always advise to people to try, like you said in the first, I'd say, I don't know, 6 months, ballpark figure. Just don't go off and do your own stuff. Like, it's best to do your research, your analysis and trading, demo account trading, with like a role figure or like a tutor alongside you. And we always say to people, don't go off and place your own trades, especially not on live funds, and even not on a demo account until you have a good bit of knowledge first. Like, everybody's just so greedy by nature to just get in and just trial it. It's like the end of the world, and it's like as soon as you're told to not touch something, you touch it, and it's like they're always placing and doing things.
I think it's a lack of patience as well. But in this game, you'll quickly realise patience is your virtue. Patience is key in everything. We placed a position today that's running 16%, and that is proof that patience is key, because for one, we had to wait for price to tap into a POI of ours, but also we've had to let price play out. If I just show you now. You might not be able to see it, but it's running very well. We are seeing a wider scheme retracement. But again,
I love it.
but we need to just stay patient and allow our trade to run. So yeah, patience is obviously very important. People lack patience. I think it just goes down to the psychology of forex, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people said that it's mainly like human instincts. Like forex or trading goes against all natural human instincts. Like I've said, once people get into it, they just want to like play about and fiddle around and place trade and see what the crack is. But no matter how much we can advise people to avoid doing that, everybody that I've met has done that. And I feel like people get way too caught up in going on their own journey too early on, when they kind of, I don't want to use the word babysat, but you do kind of need to be like watched over in those first few months, just to make sure you don't pick up silly little mistakes. So the amount of people I have come back to me that have built a bad habit by themselves, and I'm like, where's this come from? Like, this is not something we've discussed, talked about.
Exactly. We have some clients that have been with us throughout this whole journey of LAGFX, so coming up to 2 years, 2 and a bit years, and then we have some that come and go. We'll have some that maybe stay for 1, 2, 3 months, quickly realize that, oh yeah, this isn't for me, or they've lost a bit of money because they are allowing their emotions to make their decisions, and they are then scared or swayed away from trading forex. But yeah, it's crazy to see how people react to these hurdles. As I say, some people stay, some people go, and it's about having the power to tank on, and actually master the world of forex and trading itself. The amount of hurdles I've come to, James has come to, I felt like giving up 1,000,001 times, and I think you probably have as well. But it's that drive in us that has got us to where we are today.
But I'm glad we do have a select few clients on board that do listen and have sort of come to that realization that we've taught them, where it really is the long game, and you have to be willing to sacrifice a lot in the earlier stages to get to that point that everybody believes you get to instantly, of making a lot and living a dream lifestyle, so to say. But it's such a journey, and I feel like most people, when that realization hits that it isn't what they expected and it's actually one of the hardest jobs in the world, then everybody's like, oh, I thought it was easy money, this isn't for me anymore. And then that's where it's quite good, because you get a bit of like natural selection there. So and you really see what people are made of. And personally, the people who just quit the first thing and leave, I'm quite glad they do, because they're not the type of people we want to be working with.
Oh no, 100%,
offense to them.
100%.
Like, we want people who are serious, who are really taking value from what we are offering them, and thankfully we have a good amount of people who are doing that, sticking through it, and one day will, I think, be very successful.
No, 100%. And like you said, it is like a natural selection process. I mean, we have a limit as to how many people we want to take on at one time. We have like a set figure, and we are approaching that point, if we're honest. We offer all the knowledge, all the content that they need in order to be successful in this game. We have trades like we have today that have made 16%, but we leave it down to you on how you monitor it and how you manage it. Now, we have given you recommendations, taking partials, moving SLs to entry, trailing your stop loss, things like that, because we are so strict and so tight on risk management. So we drill that into you anyways, but it's up to you whether you take it. At the end of the day, it's your money. It's up to you whether you do that. It's up to you whether you place your trade. It's up to you whether you move your stop loss to entry.
But then it's also like drip feeding them this independence.
Yeah,
that they
exactly.
need.
And that's exactly why we do it. We are constantly trying to not palm you off, but extend that leash a little bit, you know, like give you
It's a nice analogy.
more freedom to roam, you know. So yeah, you know, if you want to move SLs eventually, do it. If you want to take a partial, do it. You know what I mean? Like, these are things that you will need to learn how to do independently anyway. So
I think the important thing as well is, like, if they make a decision that isn't the right decision for the time, and it comes back to bite them in the arse, then that's a learning point. They've made a mistake. They understand, right, this went wrong. Why has it gone wrong? Okay, I understand why it's gone wrong. This won't happen again. But if we were to just tell them exactly what to do, there's no opportunity to learn, because there's no room for failure, because it's either do it or do it.
yeah.
But when you give them all these different scenarios they can do, hold, partial, SL to entry, close, blah, 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 then
It kind of gives them that independence, and it's down to them on making that decision. But yeah, all of our clients are amazing. I love every single one of our clients. I enjoy speaking to all of you. But when you do come to these hurdles and you approach these points, you have setbacks. Don't give up. You know, stay determined, stay driven, and push through it, because I'm telling you now, it will be worth it. And you know, obviously, if you truly feel it's not for you, then fair enough.
yeah. But don't have it be an impulsive decision.
Yeah, exactly that. You know, if it's a decision that you've come to over time, then fair play. Don't let it be an impulsive one. Because honestly, this, you know, the world of forex is a game changer. The doors it opens for you are uncanny. And as I say, you know, we are approaching our limit on how many people we're taking on. We're getting very close to the max that we could probably take care of. So yeah, it's gonna start slowing down in the rate of that people we take on. And you know, when people leave us that go independent, happy days, we can start to take people on. But before that, you know, we are going to be slowing down, and we are probably going to be increasing the monthly fees that we charge, just as, you know, the value that we are giving to people is like no other. You know what I mean?
We always plan to put it up. We obviously had the figure that it either is now to people or was, because it was like within the first stages of a start business, and obviously we've just spent a lot of time trial and error, running things in certain ways, but now we've sort of stabilized and got everything in a nice way. Then yeah, we realise the value that is provided.
We will still offer, you know, discounts and special offers and things like that, but we are definitely going to be increasing the monthly cost of the memberships just to its true value. So if you're not involved and you want to get involved, make sure you do get involved before the price does increase and before we do run out of spaces. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been a bit of a weird one, just one that we've kind of spoken and chatted about experiences within forex, the types of clients we have, how we do things, our approach to forex, and how we like to work with people. But yeah, we hope you've enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next Trading Couch video.